Hi guys, Miss Mullen here, and I'm accompanied by my son Jayden. And today we're going to do something that he loves doing, and we're going to make slime. This is something that you can do at home with just a few simple ingredients. We have a slime kit, so I'll show you the ingredients we have. However, I'm also going to tell you the few ingredients around your house that can help you make slime if you don't have these things. So basically you just need some glue. It could be clear glue or colored glue. It could be the regular like white clouded glue. You just need some glue as well as activator. So because we have a slime kit, we have the Elmer's Liquid Magic, which is like Elmer's brand of an activator. But if you don't have that at home, you can always use Tide. This is something that Jayden has taught me. You don't have to have activator. Tide acts as activator when it's mixed with glue. If you don't have Tide specifically, any laundry detergent acts as activator, and it also gives your slime a nice smell. Shaving cream can be used to add into slime to make fluffy slime. This is a great activity that you can do with your children to allow them to engage in those sensory experiences. And Jayden's 11, but we're going to pretend like he's a little guy, and as we're playing, I'll ask some questions that you can also ask your students while you are making slime. So I'm gonna let Jayden get started, and he's going to tell us what we're going to do first, and I'll be moving the camera back and forth so you can see what he's doing as well as listen to what he's saying.
So what you need is just a container, any container that you're not using or is okay to get dirty, that you don't eat out of or make food in. So you want to screw off the top so it's faster, so you don't use the little hole. You want to screw off the top and then put it face down and squeeze it. It'll make a little funny noise. Some people like to get the whole thing, so they will just rest it over here, but
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah. This is a video, so we don't have that much time. And then you can do that at home if you want to. And then we have a second one. This is just clear glue that you can find at any place that sells like arts and crafts stuff, like Walmart, Michael's, AC Moore, Dollar Tree. And any glue will work. It's not just Elmer's. So I think that's good.
So I think that was a key point that he pointed out. If you don't have Elmer's glue, it's totally fine. Any glue will work. You're not looking for the name of the glue. You're more or less looking for the ingredients in it. And we know that typically every glue has the same ingredients.
Okay, so now that you have all your glue, you want to mix it. Mix the glue in. Now that you're mixed in. So, this is just a thing with slime. So if you're making it with clear slime, it'll actually come out clear like clear glue, but it will have to sit for a few days so all the bubbles can rise to the top. And then once all the bubbles are gone, then it'll actually be clear. But if you want to play with the slime that day, it won't be like clear, but it'll still, you can still play with it.
All right, so what's next?
You want to get your Elmer's Magical Liquid or Tide. We're going to use Elmer's.
So while he's opening that, this can also be a science activity because there are recipes and things online. However, you don't have to have a distinct recipe. You can play around with the glue and the activator mixture until it gets to a consistency. And that gives for a nice time to have those conversations like, ooh, is it slimy? Is it soft? Is it cold? Is it warm? How does it smell? Is it getting hard? Is it getting tighter? To use those science words and to have those discussions with your students.
So now you want to get your magical liquid and just dab it in there. Should be enough. And it might not get thick as slime right away, but you can just keep adding overall. So you don't want to add like the whole bottle of Tide or magical liquid because then it'll be too thick and then it won't be slime. So then you can start mixing.
And Jayden's using a spoon, but you can also, if you want, get really messy and use your fingers and your hands. As you can see, I hope you guys can see. I'm not being too good of a camera person. But the slime, the glue is starting to form, and it's creating like a slimy texture. So, again, this would be a good time. Ooh, Jayden, how does it feel?
Well, right now it feels a little more liquidy. So if you were to touch it, it would still be a little sticky, maybe a little liquidy. You see, there's a little more
sticky.
liquid.
Obviously, 4-year-olds wouldn't probably use that language, but this would be a good time to ask them, like, if you use Tide, how does it smell? Does it smell like laundry? Does it smell like glue? How does it smell? Another cool activity while he's still mixing is you can make edible Play-Doh or different types of Play-Doh, and this type of activity will lend itself to these types of conversations as well.
All right, so I'm going to add a little more liquid, magical liquid. And the amount of magical liquid that you have to put in varies on how much slime you have, like how big of a batch you're making. So it might not be the amount I'm putting in my slime might not be what you're gonna put in your slime.
So it depends on how much glue you use, and again, when he uses the term magical liquid, Tide is an equivalent to magical liquid. It's an activator. Also, contact solution is also an activator, so if you happen to have contact solution laying around. So as we're wrapping up, you can see the slime is forming. I'm gonna get my hand in there. I don't really want to. It's getting gooey. It's creating a nice texture, and you would just keep adding a little bit of activator as you chose and to get the consistency of the slime you wanted. Once you create the slime, we make it in a container so that you can keep it. You can pull it out for other activities. So there might be a day where you put letters in the slime and the student has to find the letters in the slime and pull them out. Or they might take animals and put in the slime. Whatever you would like to do, you could use this for many activities. Or maybe they just want to get messy one day and you can, allow them to get messy. This is also something you can do outside if you set up a table outside on a deck or in the grass if it's too messy, if you feel it's too messy for you to do inside. But yeah, thanks for watching and coming to make slime with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.